guys, I'm Tim with Tim Heron Shooting. Thanks for stopping by. I know it's been a while since I've done another instructional video, and I thought today I would touch on proper position on the hands to get a good grip or structure on the pistol. I know in videos past I've talked about proper application of pressures on the gun in order to kind of to mitigate recoil and be able to hold the gun still while pressing the trigger, but I haven't really discussed exactly where the hand placement should be on the gun in order to help facilitate those proper pressures in the right spots on the gun. And with the resurgence of 2011s and 1911s, of course, both in defense as well as, of course, in competitions, they haven't really gone anywhere there. But especially like drawing the gun from appendix or very, very close to the body, folks have tended to allow their hands to get kind of build up on the gun in the improper spot. And then they wonder why they're having issues with like either depressing the grip safety on 2011 pistols or 1911 pistols, or that they don't have as much recoil mitigation as they'd like to. And they're trying to rely on just friction and pressure only instead of good structure to kind of build a solid foundation on the backstrap of the gun. What I mean by that is as they build their hand on the gun, their strong hand on the gun, they'll tend to grab the gun kind of off to the side, only relying on building, right, the proper position, basically just being the web of the thumb into the backstrap of the gun. Now that's great, and that gets us about 80% of the way there, but unfortunately, if I come over and just wrap my thumb on the pistol, I don't end up with a very good, I'll get this close to the camera here so you can see, I don't get a very good foundation with the base of my palm here wrapped around the backstrap of the gun. So what happens is as I get high and I try to get even higher on the gun, end up with the meaty part of my palm here only being the thing that is kind of depressing the grip safety. So this happens a lot, especially, I'm going to come back in front of the camera here. This happens a lot, especially as I've got an empty gun. As the gun is built really, really close to the body, we tend to get our hand just a little shallow to try to get our hand in the right spot, especially if we're utilizing like a claw grip or something where we're open-handed on the backstrap of the gun, and we end up gripping too shallow, and then the hand itself is not built properly on the backstrap of the gun. So then what happens is as we turn the safety off, we've got a very shallow grip with our strong hand. Then when our support hand comes in, we've ended up with a gap between our support hand and our strong hand, and we're cantilevering that pressure against the grip safety. The higher I get on there, the more apt I am to press the grip safety the wrong direction, and like I said, I end up cantilevering the pressure up away, which keeps the safety from disengaging and allowing the gun to fire. So that ends up being one of the biggest concerns that I hear from students a lot is, man, I've never had an issue until I went to a 2011 or 1911 gun. When I start drawing it from appendix, I have a hard time getting my hand built up properly in order to depress the grip safety. And again, that comes from coming in too shallow on the gun and getting a grip that is built almost kind of at a diagonal angle off the backstrap of the gun. The other thing is this doesn't allow me to have a good wall of pressure against the backstrap. What I want to do is, instead of gripping so shallow, I want to get the base of my palm here against the backstrap so I can cover most all of the backstrap with the entire width of my palm of my hand. Getting that hand in there now allows, as I come back in here, as my support hand comes together, I'm covering every square millimeter of that gun that I can with the size of my hands. And of course, as we start shooting larger caliber guns like this 45, for example, I want as much built on the backstrap of the gun so that when I start to put pressure on the pistol, I'm drawing the gun directly, or I'm pulling the gun directly into my hand, which now allows my hand to hold the frame of the pistol still so that I am able to mitigate recoil better, as well as keep the gun more secure in the hands as I'm pressing the trigger, which results in, of course, then excellent recoil mitigation as well as better accuracy when I'm pressing the trigger, especially when I'm pressing the trigger and getting more aggressive, like for faster shots. So again, just one of those things to think about. If you're coming in too shallow on the pistol, think about getting that elbow tucked in behind so that you can roll the proper portion of the palm into the backstrap of the gun so that when you draw the gun, the hand is fully behind the backstrap, which will allow you to work a little less hard to control the gun and have an easier time getting your grip built, which allows the safety to be depressed and the gun to fire every single time. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope this was helpful to you. Tune into other videos, like and subscribe to the page if you would, and look forward to putting more info out there for you soon. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.